What if I told you that the true heart of Indonesia is not a person, not a monument, and not even a government? What if the heartbeat of an entire nation can be found in a single city? A city where empires rose and fell, a city where colonizers built their power, a city where freedom fighters dared to dream, a city where every major chapter of Indonesian history left its mark. This is not just Jakarta, this is central Jakarta, the very heart of Indonesia, the place where centuries of history, struggle, ambition and destiny converge to shape one of the world's most important capitals. Every nation has a center, a place where decisions are made, a place where history unfolds, a place where the future is written. For Indonesia, that place is central Jakarta, yet few people truly understand how extraordinary this region really is, because the story of central Jakarta did not begin with skyscrapers, it did not begin with government buildings, it did not begin with traffic, modern business districts or luxury hotels. Its story began more than 6 centuries ago, long before Indonesia existed, long before Jakarta became a global megacity, long before independence. Back in the 14th century, at the mouth of the Ciliwung River, there stood a bustling harbour known as Sunda Kalapa. At the time, it served as the primary port of the Sunda kingdom. Ships arrived from distant lands. Merchants crossed oceans carrying spices, silk, ceramics, textiles, and dreams of prosperity. The harbour connected the Indonesian archipelago to the wider world. It was a crossroads of civilizations, a meeting point of cultures, a gateway to Southeast Asia. For generations, Sunda Kalapa thrived as one of the most important trading centers in the region, but history rarely stands still. Everything changed on June 22nd, 1527. A military commander named Fatahillah, representing the Demak Sultanate, captured Sunda Kalapa. The victory was more than a military achievement. It represented a shift in power, a turning point in regional history. After the conquest, the harbour received a new name, Jayakarta, a name that roughly translates to complete victory or glorious triumph. That name would become legendary because Jayakarta would eventually evolve into the city now known around the world as Jakarta. Even today, June 22nd is celebrated as Jakarta's official anniversary. But the transformation of the city was far from over. Less than a century later, another powerful force arrived, the Dutch East India Company, better known as the VOC, one of the most influential trading corporations in human history. In the early 17th century, the VOC seized control of Jayakarta. The city was destroyed and rebuilt according to Dutch colonial ambitions. Its name changed once again. This time, it became Batavia. For more than 3 centuries, Batavia served as the center of Dutch colonial administration in the Indonesian archipelago. The city became the headquarters of colonial power. Decisions affecting millions of people across thousands of islands were made here. The areas that today form central Jakarta gradually developed into administrative and elite residential districts. Places like Gambir and its surrounding neighborhoods became symbols of authority, governance, and influence. Colonial officials lived here, government offices operated here, the machinery of empire functioned here. Many of the buildings constructed during that era still survive today. Their architecture serves as a reminder of a complicated and often painful chapter of history. Walk through parts of central Jakarta and you can still see traces of Batavia's past. Old facades, historic streets, colonial landmarks, silent witnesses to centuries of change. Then came another dramatic chapter, the Second World War. The Dutch colonial era began to collapse as Imperial Japan occupied the Dutch East Indies. Batavia received a new name once again, Jakarta, officially known during the occupation as Jakarta Tokubetsushi. the city was entering a new era, an era filled with uncertainty, but also with possibility. Then came the moment that changed everything. August 17th, 1945. Indonesia proclaimed its independence. After centuries of foreign domination, a new nation was born, and Jakarta became the capital of the Republic of Indonesia. Suddenly, central Jakarta was no longer merely a colonial administrative district. It became the beating heart of an independent nation, the center of government, the center of politics, the center of national decision-making, the center of Indonesia's future. Every major political decision, every national celebration, every historic moment, every challenge and triumph would echo through central Jakarta. But the significance of central Jakarta extends beyond politics. It is also a place where history and modernity stand side by side. One of the most fascinating examples is Menteng. Beginning in 1912, Menteng was developed as a residential area for colonial government officials and elite communities. Unlike many urban districts of the era, Menteng was carefully planned. Wide boulevards, tree-lined streets, elegant architecture, thoughtful urban design. Today, Menteng remains one of Jakarta's most prestigious and historically significant neighborhoods. Its streets tell stories spanning more than a century. Its buildings reflect layers of Indonesian history. Its atmosphere bridges the colonial era and the modern republic. As Indonesia moved toward independence, central Jakarta became a crucial stage for the national movement. Political discussions, strategic planning, intellectual debates, resistance efforts. Many of the ideas that fueled Indonesia's struggle for freedom emerged from places within this region. The road towards independence passed directly through central Jakarta. And after independence, the district continued to evolve. In 1966, central Jakarta was formally established alongside 4 other administrative cities within Jakarta. This marked a new phase of urban governance and development. The city became increasingly structured, infrastructure expanded, economic activity accelerated, business districts emerged, government institutions grew, modern office towers began to reshape the skyline. Yet, despite all this development, central Jakarta never lost its historical identity. Instead, it became a place where multiple eras coexist. Colonial buildings stand beside contemporary skyscrapers. Historic landmarks share space with modern infrastructure. Memories of the past remain visible amid constant progress. Another remarkable chapter in the story of central Jakarta involves the construction of the Central Jakarta Mayor's Office. Today, the building serves as a key centre of local government, but few people realise what once occupied the land beneath it. The site was originally a Dutch cemetery. In the 1970s, under the leadership of Governor Ali Sadikin, Jakarta embarked on an ambitious effort to modernise public services and government facilities. The search for a suitable location for the mayor's office was not easy. Numerous locations were considered: former military sites, government buildings, alternative urban spaces. Many proposals failed, some were rejected, others proved impractical. Finally, in 1976, the Jakarta provincial government acquired approximately 3.5 hectares of land on Jalan Tanah Abang I. That former cemetery became the foundation for a new symbol of civic administration. The transformation carried profound symbolism. A place associated with the past became a place dedicated to the future. A site once connected to colonial history became a centre for serving an independent nation. Perhaps that transformation perfectly reflects the broader story of central Jakarta itself. Again and again, this district has reinvented itself. Harbour to kingdom, kingdom to colonial capital to occupied city to national capital. Every generation added a new layer to its identity. Every era left a lasting imprint. Today, central Jakarta is the smallest administrative city within the special capital region of Jakarta. But size can be deceiving. Its influence reaches far beyond its boundaries. Within this relatively compact area stand some of the nation's most important institutions: government ministries, national landmarks, major business centers, historical sites, diplomatic missions, financial hubs, cultural symbols. This is where decisions affecting more than 280 million Indonesians are often made. This is where national celebrations take place. This is where leaders gather. This is where history continues to unfold. Yet beyond the buildings and institutions lies something even more important: the spirit of central Jakarta. A spirit shaped by centuries of resilience, a spirit forged through conquest, colonization, revolution, independence, and transformation. A spirit that reflects the story of Indonesia itself. Because central Jakarta is more than a location on a map. It is a living archive of the nation's journey. A place where the past remains visible. A place where the present is constantly evolving. A place where the future is being written every single day. And perhaps that is what makes central Jakarta truly extraordinary. Not its skyscrapers, not its government offices, not even its historical landmarks, but its ability to carry the weight of centuries while continuing to move forward. Few places on earth embody so much history within such a small area. Few places have witnessed so many defining moments. Few places have played such a central role in the destiny of a nation. Central Jakarta is not simply the heart of the capital. It is the heart of Indonesia's story. A story that began beside a river centuries ago. A story shaped by kingdoms, empires, revolutionaries, and visionaries. A story still being written today. And as long as Indonesia continues its journey into the future, the heartbeat of that journey will continue to echo from the streets, buildings, and memories of central Jakarta, the city within the capital, the center within the nation, the heart that never stops beating. But to truly understand central Jakarta, you must look beyond the maps, beyond the statistics, and beyond the skyline. Because cities are not defined by concrete, they are defined by the stories they carry. And few places in Southeast Asia carry stories as powerful as this. Every morning, before the sun fully rises above the horizon, millions of people begin moving towards central Jakarta. Government officials, office workers, entrepreneurs, students, tourists, street vendors, dreamers, people from every corner of Indonesia, from Aceh to Papua, from Sumatra to Maluku, from Kalimantan to Sulawesi. They come here with different backgrounds, different languages, different cultures, and different ambitions. Yet they all become part of the same rhythm, the rhythm of a city that never truly sleeps, the rhythm of the nation's capital. This is where Indonesia comes together, not merely as a government, not merely as an economy, but as a living, breathing reflection of an entire nation. Walk through central Jakarta, and you are walking through layers of time. One moment, you stand before historic colonial architecture that has survived wars, occupations, revolutions, and political transitions. The next moment, towering glass skyscrapers rise above you, symbols of a country determined to compete on the global stage. Past and future exist side by side. History and ambition share the same streets. And nowhere is this more visible than around the iconic landmarks that define the district. At the centre of it all stands one of Indonesia's most recognisable symbols, the national monument, Monas. Rising proudly above the city skyline, it is far more than a monument of stone and gold. It is a symbol of sacrifice, a symbol of independence, a symbol of national pride. For millions of Indonesians, Monas represents the long struggle to achieve freedom after centuries of colonial rule. Every year, countless visitors gather around its towering structure. Some come to learn, some come to remember, some come simply to feel connected to something larger than themselves. Because monuments are not built merely to be seen, they are built to remind future generations of what previous generations endured. And Monas stands as one of the most powerful reminders in Indonesia. Not far away stands another extraordinary landmark, the Istiqlal Mosque, one of the largest mosques in the world, a masterpiece of architecture and faith. Its very name, Istiqlal, means independence. The mosque was built to commemorate the nation's freedom and serves as a symbol of unity among Indonesians. What makes it even more remarkable is its location. Directly across from the Jakarta Cathedral, a powerful visual reminder that Indonesia's strength has always come from diversity, different faiths, different traditions, different communities, standing side by side, not in conflict, but in coexistence. This simple geographic reality sends a message stronger than words, that a nation as diverse as Indonesia can remain united, that differences do not have to divide, that harmony is possible. And that message resonates far beyond central Jakarta. It echoes throughout the entire archipelago. Yet the story of central Jakarta is not only about landmarks, it is also about people. The countless individuals who helped shape Indonesia's future, political leaders who made difficult decisions, activists who demanded change, students who raised their voices, journalists who reported the truth, civil servants who kept institutions running, ordinary citizens who worked tirelessly to improve their communities. History often remembers famous names, but every great city is built by millions of people whose names may never appear in textbooks. Central Jakarta is no exception. Behind every building stands a worker. Behind every institution stands a public servant. Behind every achievement stands a generation willing to sacrifice for something greater than themselves. That spirit remains alive today. Modern central Jakarta serves as one of Indonesia's most important economic centres. Major corporations maintain offices here. Financial institutions operate here. National and international organisations conduct business here. Decisions made within these office towers influence industries, investments, and opportunities across the country. Yet economic growth is only one part of the story. What truly makes central Jakarta unique is its role as a meeting point, a place where politics meets business, where history meets innovation, where tradition meets modernity, where local identity meets global influence. Few places carry such responsibility, and few places manage to balance so many different roles at once. This balancing act reflects Indonesia itself, a nation of more than 17,000 islands, hundreds of ethnic groups, hundreds of local languages, countless cultural traditions, yet somehow united under one flag, one constitution, one national identity. In many ways, central Jakarta functions as a mirror of that larger national experience. Its diversity reflects the diversity of Indonesia. Its challenges reflect the challenges of Indonesia. Its aspirations reflect the aspirations of Indonesia. And just like the nation it represents, central Jakarta continues to evolve. The city that once began as a small harbour now operates at the centre of one of the world's largest democracies. The region that once served foreign empires now serves an independent republic. The streets that once witnessed colonial administration now host the institutions of a sovereign nation. The transformation is extraordinary, but perhaps the most remarkable part of the story is that it is still unfinished. Every day adds a new chapter, Every generation leaves a new legacy. Every citizen contributes to the future. The story of Central Jakarta continues to be written by millions of hands. Some of those hands draft national policies. Some teach children in classrooms. Some build infrastructure. Some create businesses. Some drive public transportation. Some sell food from small carts on busy sidewalks. Each contribution matters. Each contribution becomes part of the larger narrative. Because great cities are not built by monuments alone, they are built by people. And the people of Central Jakarta continue to shape the future of Indonesia every single day. As the sun sets behind the skyline and the lights of the city begin to shine, Central Jakarta transforms once again. Government buildings glow against the evening sky. Traffic flows through streets that have witnessed centuries of change. The echoes of history blend with the sounds of modern life. And somewhere within that endless movement lies the essence of the city itself. A place that remembers its past. A place that embraces its present. A place that believes in its future. From Sunda Kalapa to Jayakarta. From Jayakarta to Batavia. From Batavia to Jakarta. From colonial capital to the heart of an independent nation. The journey has been long. The sacrifices have been immense. The achievements have been extraordinary. And through every triumph and every challenge, Central Jakarta has remained at the center of the story. Not merely as a witness, but as a driving force. A city where history lives. A city where dreams are pursued. A city where a nation's destiny continues to unfold. And if you listen carefully, beneath the traffic, beneath the crowds, beneath the towering buildings and historic monuments, you can still hear it. The heartbeat. The heartbeat that has echoed through centuries. The heartbeat that survived kingdoms, colonization, occupation, revolution, and transformation. The heartbeat of Central Jakarta. The heartbeat of Indonesia.